My name's Nicola. I've been a part of GIFnocksc for about 5 years now. Originally, I was brought in to develop the Girls and Women section at the club and was a development officer for about 2 years. After moving on to a different role, I decided to stay on my role and do it on a voluntary capacity. So that's taken lots of different roles, whether it's the young girls coming in or currently working with the senior team, just trying to help some of the strategy behind what goes on the pitch. I guess it's one of these ones that I never managed to leave. I wanted to leave. I wanted my free time back. But I think when you see the impact that you can have with some of the young girls, some of the girls that are going through such, developmental stages in their life, it's just really rewarding giving that back and making sure that we're creating that atmosphere and that inclusive environment that, the girls can come and forget what's happening in their personal life, or they can develop, if it's football, that they want to go down and develop as a football player. But equally, we're helping develop characters, and hopefully some of the skills that we have are going to help them in later life.
So my name's Gallacher. I started as an academy coach. I recruited at college. I spent about 3 or 4 years as an academy coach, and then Nicola asked me to come on board as one of the under-17 girls team coaches. They just started a new team, so I thought, give it a try. I was doing a lot of coaching for the boys' side, so I moved away to the under-17s. I was there for 2.5 years. I was still coaching with the academy and moved on to a different club, and a few different clubs within 2 or 3 years. But then just quickly realised that the other clubs I didn't really fit in those clubs that I wanted to, and I didn't really feel the sense of kind of accomplishment and belonging to that I did with GIFnocksc. So I ended up coming back about 1.5 years ago to coach with the women's team. I think it's just one of those clubs that once you're in, you can never really say bye to. It was more of a different opportunity for me because I've kind of found full-time employment, and I wanted to try and keep my hand at coaching and do something just one or 2 nights a week, where I could kind of develop myself, but also see the development of the girls. And some of the girls I've been coaching since they were 15, 16, and now seeing them in the women's team is great. And I think seeing the development of the club has been fantastic. And I think, as Nicola says, it is all about kind of developing people as much as it is players and coaches. And I think it's amazing to see some of the girls growing from being 15, 16 the girls into the women, and hopefully seeing that kind of relationship build over the next few years, and really hope to kind of represent kind of longer term image of the club, and hopefully a real kind of transitional piece for girls moving forward, and especially for the younger girls moving up and seeing a full pathway is really encouraging to see for sure.
That we've been part of the club for a long time, and it's great to see the development and the stages that the club are taking forward that are going to have long-lasting effects on the community and the surrounding areas. With the development at Old House, I think it's going to have such a great impact with the creation of jobs and a creation of a site that's going to be so multi-purpose, that's going to serve the community, whether that's primary school or further education. I think it's now really given us a base to be able to make that impact, and hopefully with the club's ambition and that strategy that they have in place, it's not going to just be about football. It's going to be employment, it's going to be personal development opportunities, education, and I think that's another reason why it's such an amazing part and time to get involved with the club. It's ever evolving, and it's just growing arms and legs. It's going to be a real place to be, place to develop, a safe space, and hopefully when coaches like Lee, Reese, Declan, and a power of over 200 coaches, that this facility can really serve the community and the purpose that it was, brought to do. So it's an exciting time at the club, but for me personally, it's a project I want to get involved in, so we can make those direct impacts to people that might need it most.
I think it's really encouraging to see where the club went from in terms of moving from having one facility, 2 facilities at Norwood and Eastwood, and I think the club's had really good ambitions. But I think now with the facility that they've been able to get in Old House, it's really showing the ambition that the club has in terms of creating that sense of the community, as Nicola said. And I think it's really encouraging to see that jobs, and creating those jobs is allow that kind of sense of belonging with the community, and allowing young people and whether it be young people or also for older people, different stages of their lives, in different parts of the football game, and to come and get involved and to really push the football that bit extra and to really establish themselves as one of the best county clubs in Scotland.